Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with a new episode of Confessions of an Ebayaholic, and it's an unboxing, and not just the one. Boy, the boxes sure have piled up. The earliest of these date back to December of last year, and when I received that, I said to myself, I'd love to share the unboxing with you, my viewers, my subscribers, my friends, but then I'd be bidding on something else, and was like I could combine the unboxing of the two. More bidding ensued, and here you see the result of that slippery slope with the packages piling up. And looking at this lot, it's never been so clear as to just why I call this series Confessions of an Ebayaholic. So let's kick it off with the smallest to the biggest, as the video crescendos into a revelation of me as a bargain hunter extraordinaire, or just plain having more money than sense. Oh, it's Jean! And if I sound surprised by any of these, it's because I've forgotten what many of these packages contain. Hey kids, that's what happens when you get to the grand old age of... So I'm slowly working towards a number of action figure evolution videos, Jean Grey being one of them. So here is Jean from Toy Biz's famous cover series from the 90s that emulated the Mego figures of the 70s, known for fabric costuming and buying anything like that pre-owned to make sure I don't contract the rage virus or something. I break out the antibacterial Febreze. I already have the Scarlet Witch and Black Widow from this series, but looking at the back of the Widow's box, I kinda want this Aunt May one. It's the only Aunt May figure I can think of. I guess figures of little old ladies don't fly off the shelf. And this next package contains a smaller of Iron Man figures from the first movie, Iron Man Mark 1. That's the Toys R Us exclusive stealth operations, aka War Machine. With postage, they were £8.60, which works out as £2.15 each. Not bad. I guess I just threw a low bid on to chance my luck. A comparison video with the movie Iron Man Mark 1 and the Marvel Legends first appearance Iron Man would make an interesting video though, no? In the next package we have... Wolverines? Like I haven't showcased enough of them in my Wolverine evolution videos of late. Here's one that's pretty much worthless without the motorcycle he's poised to ride, and this looks like a Burger King or McDonald's Happy Meal toy. How does it open? Like that. Then this is Sabretooth from the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. With him I could make a Cotton Weary custom. Just kidding, as like that Gene, he takes me another step closer to a Sabretooth action figure evolution. This lot only cost me £4.19 including postage, and also includes the X-Men Classics Ninja Strike Wolverine. For a closer look at him, check out the third part of my Wolverine action figure evolution. And with the next package we go international, as it's from a honky tonk down in Mexico, which means I know exactly what this one is. Yep, and there, if you're able to read it, you now know too. If you're not able to, it's Wolverine, but just not any Wolverine. This one is a real humdinger. Blimey, suddenly I'm 8 again and playing past the parcel. And I win a old lady wig. Oh, I don't like this stuff. It's like they scalped Aunt May. Anyway, it's Homer as Wolverine from Days of Future Past. What? Seems I'll need to glue the claws on. I intended to include him in my Wolverine action figure evolution, but I think I'll give you all a better look at him in a video of his very own. And in this package, it's a stereo headset. It's always curious to see the boxes people use to send stuff in, isn't it? It's a Venom motorcycle, which I do already have from a random job lot I bought an age ago, but unlike that one, I bought this one for the sum of £7.19, including the postage, and for that it includes the Venom figure to ride it, which unlike the earlier Wolverine figure is posable, so can be a standalone figure. But the big bonus here is it's with his helmet, which is often lost. And next up, it's the Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian Asterius figure. Cost me £13.50. Here's a Minotaur character from that movie, which I've never actually seen, so buying it might seem random. I previously used one of these as the base for my recent Krampus custom, and also parts of it a while back for one of my Boar Brothers customs. Asterius isn't always the easiest figure to track down, so now if one of my customs should take a flight of fantasy in that direction, I have it on standby to cannibalize. Moving on to some of the bigger boxes, and bigger, does it mean better? Usually, unless it's full of plastic bags. Oh, no, there's actually something in this one. What is it? It's Mary Jane. That's from the first Spider-Man movie. And there's a Spidey with a Tobey Maguire head. That's pretty collectible, that one. And then here's a regular Spidey. Seems like he's got some floppy joints on him. And then there's Ultimate Rhino from Spider-Man Classics. And then Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. This is the one where the tentacles fit in the back. Hopefully they're in this bag somewhere. And this is the crappier Doc Ock with the tentacles that are controlled by a switch on the back. And then there's Green Goblin. Oh, nice. This is the removable mask one to reveal the likeness of William Dafoe. Is that the guy's name? Here are Doc Ock's tentacles that plug into the back of the figure we just looked at. And a random Spidey accessory. And here's the display base for a Spider-Man movie figure. It's a gargoyle. It clamps onto a shelf. And then Spidey dangles. And you press the button. This is the display base that goes with the Mary Jane. It's a balcony. It has these holes on the back so you can mount it and press the button and she plummets. Hopefully to be saved by Spider-Man. Or not. Then various display bases. This one should have, tentacles that plug into it for Spider-Man to battle Doc Ock. Oh, it's easier if I just tip this bag out, I think. What we have here, there's the Goblin glider for Green Goblin. Then these belong to the Spider-Man Classics Ultimate Rhino. And then pizza. And an interchangeable head. We can swap out Tobey Maguire head for the regular Spidey one. Nice. It's itty bitty little glasses. These are often lost, but they belong to that Doc Ock. And here he is with those tentacles that I've plugged into his back. All those tentacles are posable via bendy wires in them. And if you were curious about those pizza accessories earlier, they belong to this pizza delivery scooter. Peter Parker to ride, and they fire pizzas out of the back. It's kind of cool, isn't it? And then we have one packaged Spider-Man with a Doc Ock display base. Moving on to an even bigger box which has a China dining set. No, it doesn't. I can't afford China dining ware. I spend all my money on toys. I have to eat off the floor. In here there's a series of look like pretty goofy magnetic action set. Man, not going to float the boat of an adult collector, but I might be able to edit together a goofy video with those for a giggle. And then here's a Spider-Man Classics Spider-Man. I have no idea if that's comic continuity costume. I don't think so. And what is this? Like a micro figure playset in here that folds out, or no, it's a lunchbox containing a bunch of Spider-Man figures. I remember having my eye on this one particularly in this job lot. It's Scorpion from Spider-Man Classics. I hope when we get a new Spider-Man movie that Scorpion makes his debut in it. That'd be cool. His Mad Jack light up feature still working, and then his glider and pumpkin bombs. Punching bag with J. Jonah Jameson on it for Spidey to take out his frustration on. Some crappy Spider-Man. This is the Spider-Man animated series from the 90s. And another Spidey figure. God knows what this is. A tiny pencil case. And leaving the biggest to last, the smiley face is telling me to handle with care. Oh, I will. Oh, they probably meant that to the delivery guys. This one contains a bunch of carded figures kicking it off with the Jessica Alba Invisible Woman from the first Fantastic Four movie, or second Fantastic Four movie if you count the one that was never released. Then we have Storm in here from X-Men Classics. It's a redeco of the Marvel Legends one. It's pretty collectible. Then we have Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four movie. That's Chris Evans back when Captain America was yet to be a twinkle in his eye. And then we have the invisible variant of the Invisible Woman we just saw. And then Jean Grey from X-Men Last Stand. And as much as Hasbro have been knocking it out the park with their Lady Legends of late, she's living proof that that wasn't always the case. Then there's a Marvel Legends Pyro Pyro, which is actually, I think, a really underrated Marvel Legends. Has a really great villainous head sculpt. Then we have the Marvel Legends Apocalypse series X-23, which includes the big bumper, upper torso and head of the Apocalypse Builder-Figure. And finally, X-Men Classics Bird of Prey Angel. Now admit none of those are going to set the world of collecting afire, but that job lot, including postage, cost me just £42, which per figure works out about £7.40 each. Seems reasonable to me. Phew, that completes the unboxing. Anyway, for the previous episode of Confessions of an Ebayaholic, click the video on the right. If there's anything in this video you'd especially like a closer look at, let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you next time.